Hello everybody, this is Redder9814 and welcome back to Jurassic Evolution 2. As you can see at the lovely top of our screen, there's a storm incoming to this island, so let's, to handle that part. Why does it look so... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it looks so weird. Let me put the park into emergency mode. What's damaged? I don't want to see it in real time. I want to see it over here. There we go. Okay. Alright. Cool. Neato. By neato, I mean why? Anyway. So in this episode, we're going to be working on doing the, second to last building episode. So I gotta kind of fill out and figure out how I'm gonna fill out. You can't see it. I'm gonna fill out the bottom portion of this, because obviously I don't want it all to be forest, but if some of it's forest, I'm not really that worried about it. So obviously I put the aviary right here, and we're going to put, I think, probably just a lot of forest around that, because mainly, the thing, here's my thing. Let me say some English for a second. Here's what we have left. Morrison Shrevadus, Utah Raptor, Troodon, T-Rex, Quetzalcoatlus, and Archelon and Titosaurus. Now, that's actually 8 dinosaurs. So, I actually need to do at least 4 of them in this episode. So, we are actually going to build another lagoon. Now, that lagoon is going to be right across from this one, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Oh, Jesus Lord, no. I wanted a little funky shape. I think I've made a funky shape. We're gonna put these guys over here. There we go. Just a very little bit, because it's going to be on, like, the edge of the pathway. What in the hell was red there? Oh, shelter. Well, I don't care. I don't really care enough to remedy that situation. I could. Absolutely, I could. I actually could do something here. Hold on. Do they need... not really, and I, again, frankly, don't really care about that. What I do care about, though, is... They do need a restroom, so we'll put a restroom and a shelter right here. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but don't mind me. Everything will be just fine. So, yeah, let's do it. Let me build my... There we go. And then... Actually, wait a minute. It actually should be. Well, it just got done raining. Why is it raining again? Game. Why you do this to me? There you go. Alrighty. Now, let's see. So that's done there. And then that's the Quetzalcoatlus aviary. So I guess the main concern I have then is... So this is going to be the Tylosaurus thing. Who I believe does not actually eat shark. So we're going to put the marine fish feeder in there. That'll be right over there and right there. And one of the things I'd like to do, actually, is rather than have that, we're actually going to do the underwater viewing dome right there. Because that, I think, will look a lot cooler than what I was about to do. So there we go. That kind of works out there. And then, let's see, what do we got? Sorry, I went out of frame for a second. Sometimes when I think, I don't really care about staying in frame that often. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure I left a gap here for this exact purpose. Put the Morus Intrepidus on that tiny edge, is what I'm thinking. And I'm also thinking about putting the Utah Raptor exhibit right here. In fact, instead of thinking about doing it, I'm just going to do it. That might be actually a little much for a Utah Raptor. Let me have a look. That's a little much for a Utah Raptor. That's a little much for an Acrocanthosaurus. Okay, hold on. I got it. There we go. That's better. It's still big, but Utah Raptors aren't small, so they do need a little bit of space, but still. Nothing as much as... Okay. This is bugging the shit out of me, so let's deal with this since they're so concerned about it. Both of these ones are over here. There we go. Alright. Now that that's done and over with, let me go over here and start making some of the dinosaurs I need to make. Oh, speaking of dinosaurs I need to make, I need to put the lagoon hatchery. You know, usually I don't like to do that diagonal thing, but I actually kind of like it because I don't want to take too much away from the actual thing. So there's that. And then, as far as the stuff for this one, we're going to put the viewing gallery here, here, and here. And then, on this back wall right here, we will have the guy, the dude, the hatchery. I don't know why I called him the dude, but here we go. I did, so. Shoot me, why don't you? Actually, please don't. No, nobody do that. Don't. Don't even don't. There we go. I'm actually going to fix this a little bit, because I don't like any of this shit that's happening right here. And we're going to make it a little more to my liking. A little bit further down. There you go. Cool, that's fine. There we go. Okay. There it is. Alright. So that's the Utah Raptor, that's the Quetzalcoatlus. I think what we will also do in this episode, because it's not going to be that interesting, is the Archelon habitat as well. Which I think we're just going to do a little triangle whoop, 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 my whoop. And that's what that's going to look like. Because again, Archelon, not that big, and they don't need that much space. So, making an executive decision to say they don't need that much space, but, you know, it's fine. There's that. We can just do that right there. And then... Actually, I think that, hold on. Let me do this a little bit smarter than I maybe normally would. Because, frankly, we're not going to need that much space. What the barnacles? Okay, there we go. Why does it sound like there's a Bigfoot in the woods? Why is that a thing that's happening? I don't know why that's happening. The ambiance on this map is confusing, to say the least. Because, like I said, it sounds like there's a Bigfoot. And there might be a Bigfoot, but why is he here? And why is he not an attraction in Jurassic Park? You telling me there's a Bigfoot in the woods and Dr. Wu hasn't stolen it to do testing on? Yeah, alright. And, yeah. That's, that would be a lie, my friends. Now, what kind of exhibit do they want the Utah Raptors? I actually don't know. Because, obviously I don't know, because I've never actually made one. Now, I'm excited about the Utah Raptor. I like the Utah Raptor because, obviously, if you don't know things, or if you don't know anything about that, like, Utah Raptor is like the big... It's a big deal in the Jurassic Park thing only because, well, for one, it has feathers, which is cool. But Utah Raptor is a big deal for me because it's actually one of the first raptors I was accustomed to growing up because I watched Walking with Dinosaurs. And if you remember, there's a whole section of Walking with Dinosaurs. More about an ornithochirus than anything. But in that ornithochirus story is a story about a Utah Raptor. And those Utah Raptors are... We're going to random, actually, I think, for this one. I want to see the different patterns they have and stuff. But basically, Utah Raptor was this. It's a big animal. Like, that's the thing that I like about it. But it's Velociraptor shaped, and that's exactly why I'm excited about it and why I want to do it. Hey, buddy. God, you are really cool. So that's exactly why I want to make the Utah Raptors. I want to make it fit in to the Jurassic universe as much as possible. They're all aggressive, which is not great. Two of them are going to look... Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. Two of them are going to look oddly similar because they're Gambia and Amazon, apparently, and both of them are purple. But hopefully there'll be shades of purple different, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place, and I don't know why. Today. So I apologize if I'm disorienting. Let me do... Tylosaurus. And that way we can just get rid of all the stuff that needs to be done as far as that. Because then, you know, in the next episode, I can just do the Troodon, the T-Rex, and the... Is that it? Troodon and T-Rex? Morrison Trefix. Okay, yeah. Troodon, T-Rex, and Morrison Trefix. I wanted to save T-Rex for last, because obviously T-Rex is like, oh, it's a T-Rex, it's a big deal. So, I wanted to save him for last, and I have done that said thing. I'm sorry that I'm rambling, but I have kind of a I'm high on an energy drink. I'm not high, but I'm hyped up because I did this morning, so. If it seems like I'm a little hyped up on sugar, it's because I am, but I don't care. So, alright, what do you want? 54% forest. I can do that for you, sir. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm kind of going to copy my Atrociraptor habitat a little bit. Not totally, but a little. Beautiful. Now, let me get the forest in here. Let me get the forest at the back. Now, I am on purpose leaving dents in the forest because I want to have forest on a couple of different sides, and I want them to be able to be, like, open in the... I don't want it to be dense forest. They need a lot of forest, sure, but I don't want it to be dense in the parts I want them to be able to be seen in, so... I'll go ahead and dense that up a little bit. I'm going to dense this up a little bit. Now, I am going to cut a little bit of that off because there needs to not be a tree in the river. I'm too OCD for that to work. Okay. Also, I don't know why my shoulders are, like, tensed Probably because I just played one of the most stressful games of Madden in my life, because it was the Super Bowl, and it was very stressful. I like the idea of having a little bit of sand. In fact, you know what I like the idea of? I like the idea of a little bit of snow in the habitat. Because I feel like I have kind of, other than like in North America, I've kind of, or I'm sorry, in Antarctica, I've kind of neglected the whole snow situation. And it makes sense for this habitat, number one, because obviously this is the habitat it was kind of made for. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to like take away from anything that, oh god, no. No. Alright, cool. Let me have the rocks. Those are not, that's not where rocks are, sir. I need you to not do that. Booski. And Booski. Don't mind me booskiing. It's just kind of what I do. Because I wanna put a bunch of rocks in the river and along the shore and stuff like that. There you go. I love rocks. We've discussed this. I believe we've had this discussion, but I love rocks. So, the other thing I'd like to do in here, now this is a very flat and like kind of flattened out area, but that's kind of fine because here's what's going to happen is I'm going to do forest around it, like surrounding the fence as well. And that forest is going to be kind of the backdrop for the rest of everything else you see. And that gives me a reason to have some forest around the edge, because frankly I love the forest. I love the look of the forest. I've always loved, and I don't know why, and I don't know, maybe this is again the whole Walking with Dinosaurs situation, but I've always loved the like taiga and like the very, very like muted green, because this is like a very muted green, but it's still very green and very colorful. It's just not like tropical. Like I've never understood or liked the whole like tropical forest thing, because I don't think the tropical forest really does them any good. You feel? So I do think that it is a little bit, I am a little bit Walking with Dinosaurs biased, but at the same time this is really cool and I love this. So we're gonna put, that is not what I wanted. We're gonna put this, I don't want to mess up that forest though. It's fine. Oh, I messed up the forest anyway. Damn. Alright. It's fine. There you go. You really can't see it from a distance anyway, so that's cool. Alright. Have a look at it. Let's see if I like it. I do like it, but I think, you know, I do think I want to add a little bit of elevation here. Not like a huge amount, but just a little. Just like hilly in certain areas. There you go. There you go. Nothing huge, nothing drastic, and this part can still stay flat. I just wanted a little bit of elevation so it's not totally like bland and boring, basically. Alright, there's a Utahraptor incoming. So while that's happening, let me do a Tylosaurus. I think we're just going to do the one. Oh, wait. Oh. Why are they all blank pattern? Did I select blank pattern by accident? Because I didn't mean to. Oh god, hold on. Let me go check the Tylosaurus and see if I selected blank pattern. No, I selected random per egg. What are you doing? Do it again. This is a big enough... we're just gonna have the one. I'm just doing the one. Just the one. Ooh, he's going. Alright. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I saw the Utahraptors in the trailer and I... Oh! Oh, look at him. Listen to the steps. Oh, he's beautiful. He's really pretty. I love it. Hold on, I need to see it in the forest like that. I need to see it. Let me go down here to first person mode. Where's he at? There he is. Oh my god. Can you... What is happening? Why can't I get in here? Because it's the forest and I'm not allowed to be in there? Screw you. Screw you, game. I do what I want. God, Jesus. I hate this. I hate that system. It's a forest. There we go. I want a thumbnail of the Utah Raptors. Oh! This is a little bit in my face. Okay, there we go. Oh, you look so good. They really do look so good. Screenshot. But yes, so... I'm excited about the Utah Raptors. I think it's a good addition to the game, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing, right? Utah Raptor isn't a dinosaur we were specifically asking for, but I personally wanted more feathered dromaeosaurs. Or raptors, whatever you want to call it. I wanted more feathered raptors. Oh, well, and again, I'm a little biased. My channel name is Raptor9814. I do have an affinity for the raptor species, but I wanted to, because what I wanted to do really was just make an entire park of just the raptors, and now I can do that with, because there are more raptors than Utah Raptor 1 and 2 are already fighting. Well, that's good, and they look... Ooh. Oh! Oh, that one's pretty. I like the like, almost maroon. I think it's supposed to be, like, purple. Which one are you? Amazon Rainforest Rana. Yeah, it's Amazon Rainforest, so it's supposed to be like a purple, but it looks almost like maroon. Or like, not mauve, but maroon for sure. Okay, and he's the alpha now. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, where's number 3? There's number 3. Oh! Oh my god, what is this one? I gotta know. Gambia and Pelophylax. Oh. My mic is in the way. Move, Mike. Oh my god. That is really pretty. Look at the blue on the snout. Oh my god, I love that. And I love the contrast between the blue and the yellow. There's a little bit of purple, too. There's some yellow, there's some blue, and then there's a little bit of purple on the tips of some of the blue ones. Oh my god. And look at the underlying purple in the... Ah! I'm obsessed. Oh, I'm obsessed. Look at the shininess. I'm obsessed. Also, I'm not sure what people were talking about with, like... somebody said something about the Raptor model looked a little... Like, the feathers looked a little tweaked. Maybe when it's doing certain interactions, maybe. Probably. But, not really seeing it. Here's your Raptor number 4. Let me look at you. Oh, a very different color pattern than the rest. Has the blue on the face, though. What is your, There it is. Pulcrana. Salar and Pulcrana. I love it. I love it. Okay, so. There's the Utah Raptors, and they're beautiful, and I love them. But, that is not the only dinosaur we need to put in this episode. So, let me do this. We're going to do one, so... Yeah. I don't know, I like the green. It's not really going to matter. You can't see them underwater anyway. I hate the underwater thing. They need to... It's so neglected. And they started doing it, sure. But it was a DLC. And sure, the underwater viewing dome was an update to the game. It wasn't part of the DLC. But like they added stuff in the DLC. Here's my deal. Here's my big deal here. I think that in order to do this effectively, I would like to see them do you know, it's marine. It's a marine species thing. You have 13 marine species right now. I would like to see them add something big and something from like different time frames. Because think about this, okay? So as far as the Cretaceous ones that I'm putting in here goes, Tylosaurus, Styxosaurus, Archelon, and Elasmosaurus, and Mosasaurus. Those are the ones from the Cretaceous. Everybody else is Triassic, Jurassic, and like even before Triassic with the Dunkleosteus. Or Dunkleosteus, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, point is, here's my thing, okay? I want a lead Sichthies. I want a lead Sichthies, and I want a Megalodon. Or a Basilosaurus, even. Basilosaurus is such a commonly well-known prehistoric creature that I don't know how you don't include Basilosaurus in this. And Basilosaurus would be such a great, because, you know, if you wanted to do like a marine show update where like there's an actual like scripted show that happens, Basilosaurus would be great because it's like a whale, right? And it's very Mosasaurus in shape probably, but you could do things like that. Here's my thing. I think they're too afraid to make something so very similar to dinosaurs they already have. Like it because Basilosaurus is very Tylosaurus, Mosasaurus looking as far as like physical appearance, but you can do so much with just something like a Megalodon. I want a Megalodon officially in this game, and I know there are mods. I know there are, but I don't like to mod heavily because I have bad experiences with modding, and it's not because of this game. It's just because I have bad experiences with modding where it breaks the entire game, and then you got to reinstall everything. And it's not that big of a deal, sure, but it should just be something in the game originally, because especially with like as recent as the Megalodon was, because Megalodon is Pleistocene. It's a very recent addition to the timeline as far as events, and one that you could have done so much with the Megalodon. You could have done so much with the Megalodon update. Shut up, phone. Alright, so what do we want to do with the Archelons? I think I'm just going to random them as well. I was going to say what do I want to do, but I think I'm just going to random them. I don't see any reason why we don't random them. Also, I'm sorry that I have been rambling and kind of talking random bullshit this entire time. I don't mean to. It's just something that kind of happens. So, whoopsies. But it's fine. I think I'm just gonna set two of them over there, and then we're just gonna put the fish feeders on the opposite ends. Fish feeder! Go to the right menu. Yeah. Sack of boob. Alright, there we go. I also think we're not going to do as many of them. Ooh. Okay, well, I want this bright green one for sure. But do I want the blue one? Or the Gambia one? Or do I want the Sonoran Desert to be like a complete contrast? I think I want the Sonoran Desert also. But, excuse me. Jesus. Alright. There's that. And now I think the only thing left to do is put the Tylosaurus in his exhibit, which he's still incubating. And the next one is the Quetzalcoatlus. Now, I think, yeah, he only does one, so that's fine. I have so many favorited skins. Let's do my favorites. I don't remember. I think Calcarona's like the black one, that's why I was kind of like obsessed with it. But I think I'm gonna random the pattern. Oh, black or white, I guess. Or blank. Yeah, we're gonna random the pattern. Because I think I'm kind of stupid. I don't really use the favorite skin option as much as I probably should, because the favorites would be better. And it would be easier to do videos like this, especially, where I need to come up with a skin pattern on off the cuff, but dinosaur ready to release. You shouldn't have. There we go. Shabuski. Let's see him. Oh, I was like, where is he? I was like, good lord, he's angry. He's an angry man. Or woman, I guess. There you go. Not bad. I like it. And the color actually really does pop, which is interesting. That's one hell of a nose. Huh, I like it. It's cool. I need them to do something with the lagoons. I need them to, because look, I understand that you can't see them in the surface of the water, but this is garbage. Now that's not a bad view there. Is he gonna swim? Oh, he's gonna swim over. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, now see, that's cool right there. But I just feel like it's too murky. Why is the water murky? This is Jurassic World. You're telling me we can't afford filter equipment? Hell, filters were a thing in Zoo Tycoon 2, bruh. Like, come on. Oh, I didn't put a platform in here. I'll do that in a second. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the drastic difference between the two of them. I think they have the same pattern on Calcarona, they do. Oh, that's awesome. Actually, I didn't even realize that when I picked them. I just picked them because of the color of the skin. That's something else, too. I wish the Calcarona, like, I know it shows the little, like, colored cube of, like, what the skin's going to look like. I would rather have a cube also, or like a secondary portion of the cube that shows me what the pattern's going to look like on it. Because it's really not very clear in the thing. So, because sometimes they don't even show you. I don't know why that's not a thing anyway. How hard is it? Because you're already doing it with the skin showcase that's built into the game. How hard would it be to just put a little screen up there? Because, like, you already have, like, look, you already have the big picture of the dinosaur. That changes when there's a variant, so why doesn't it change when there's a color variation? Like, this is big enough that you'd be able to tell what the color's going to do to the animal in the preview image. Why am I the only one thinking of this shit? I don't know. But, I digress. I digress. Now, Quetzalcoatl needs sand, water, rock, and prey. I'm going to give him fish, too, just because the prey is actually wrong, but he can actually eat prey. He can kill a goat, so I will give him one, because I love it when he kills the goat, because it's really cool. So we're going to give him a live prey feeder, right? Perhaps. I was going to say, apparently not there, because there's terrain constraints. Also, stop that bullshit. What are we doing? Like, come on. It's ridiculous at this point. Terrain constraints. I'm gonna constrain your mom. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. There goes some sand around there. Now that's obviously not going to count for his sand need. And then he needs rock, but we're actually just going to give him rocks because he wants to sit on them. So we're going to give him big, old rocks. Or like a bunch of them. There's only one, so I can't imagine it would be that ridiculous. He done yet? He's not done yet. God, you take forever. I thought I put it down to less time, or maybe I did raise the time because I thought maybe I would need it, but I really don't. So, But anyway, here it is. Oh, platform. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I meant to do your platform. It is not a decoration. Stop doing that. Driving me nuts. There you go. Cool. Neato. Well, they don't really need two of them, but I like to have them right next to the lagoon so that you can see it directly in front of the lagoon viewing stand. So, I suppose that is actually going to do it for the English. Oh, Quetzalcoatl. I'm glad that happened because I completely blanked out. Let's release the Quetzalcoatl, shall we? Before I end the episode. Oh. He's so big and wonderful. Look at the pattern on the wings. Whoa. Love it. Love it. Also, the pattern on the crest. That's insane. That is an insane pattern, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it's not there yet. Hasn't found anything yet. Also, you have a prey feeder. Don't even tell me you don't. There it is. It wasn't in his cone of vision yet, apparently. So, alright. Well, that is then going to do it now for this episode of Jurassic Evolution 2. If you have enjoyed, leave a like and comment down below, and I'll be back for the last episode where we will make the Troodon, the T-Rex, and the Morris Intrepidus. A couple of tiny ones, a couple of big ones, and that'll be the end of the series. So, hopefully you have enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll enjoy that last episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!